different video. It's gonna be a get unready with me, but I want to give you what I have learned from doing pop-ups. I don't know if you guys know what a pop-up is, a marketplace, a flea market. I don't know, because every time I'm online, people are always trolling. So I don't know if they were just playing with me or they really don't know what this is. So I'm gonna give you some facts about it. This is like the ugly truth about it. Stuff that no other coordinator probably ever told you. You probably don't know. Like, I'm just telling you guys from my experience as well. If you're new to my page, I'm a grad student and an entrepreneur. Me and my mom own a boutique and a marketplace as well. But we're not talking about our marketplace. We're talking about doing pop-ups. That's what we're gonna be talking about. And the thing is, we have a pop-up tomorrow, so this is a perfect time for me to do this video. The first thing I'm gonna say, because it's fresh on my mind and actually recently just happened, when you're doing pop-ups and you meet guys, I'm gonna say use your discernment. Use your discernment, and remember, it's cold outside. So I mean, especially when the guys are homeless, they're gonna fall in love quick. Okay, so that's one. But this is very important. Guys, it's either two ways, and I met guys from both sides. As in, I met a guy who thought I was poor. So might not know where I'm at, but you can tell when they see me doing pop-ups, doing these events, they look at me with sympathy. And then one guy, I will never forget him. He had a Tesla, right? I'm like, okay, whatever. He drove a Tesla. And he tried to get my number. He like, I'm gonna take you out. It's this nice restaurant. I know you never been there. You blah blah blah. Is this how he was trying to show his, like, how much money he had, whatever? And then he was saying he owned a business, and then he said, he was just, you can just tell just how our whole conversation, he thought like I was gonna be impressed about his Tesla, and it was just a lot. So I'm just, like I said, use your discernment when you're meeting guys, because either they're gonna think you're poor and you're like, you don't have a job, you're struggling, and that's why you're doing this, right? Either look at you with sympathy, like, oh, you know, you'll be easily impressed when you see them driving a car, or it could either be like they thinking you make money because they don't have any money. If you meet a guy that's pop-ups, like I say, use your discernment, because a lot of men are opportunists as well. Okay. Oof. Now, another thing, before you do pop-ups, what I mean, it gets costly. Like, if you do a big event, and tomorrow we have a big event, of course it costs a lot of money. This one, it costs $250 to vend. That's a lot of money. For me, I feel like that is a lot of money, because it's not including the inventory, it's not including none of that, you know what I mean? It's not including it's a lot. So if you get approved, the vendor, you get approved, you need to pay within 24. Some events is 24 hours, but most of them are 48 hours. You have to pay your vendor fee, or you forfeit your area. So these pop-ups are expensive. And like, if you do like Jazz Fest, sometimes they just make you pay to park as well. Another thing, I've been dying to use this kit, so that's what I'm gonna use it today. Now, let's talk about your car. If you do not rent a U-Haul, because in the beginning, me and my mom used to rent U-Hauls, and when I mean it got costly and it was so taxing. Okay. It was so taxing on my back. It was a lot. So in the beginning, we used to rent U-Hauls, and that gets expensive too. So if you do not use a U-Haul and you use your personal car, when I mean it gets bad, what I mean by bad, your car will get damaged. I have so many scratches, and my car was brand new when I first got it. So yeah, your car gets beat up doing this event. what else? What else is the ugly truth about doing these events? Oh, inventory is expensive, of course. I have videos on when we go to the fashion district and shop, but other entrepreneurs there will try to get rich off of you. And what I mean by trying to get rich off of you, the prices is ridiculous. And I'm not knocking nobody for their prices, but I'm like, come on now, come on. Like, I'm not gonna put any name out there, but just for like a plate of food is like $30. I feel like that's expensive. Everything's expensive doing pop-up. Okay, so we talked about your car. So we talked about how your car would be ruined, and it would be ruined, okay? I'm still not over that. But something that, let's see. So like I said, okay, these events are expensive, and this is literally an all-day event. Like the event tomorrow, even though, like, for instance, the event can start at 12, but you as a vendor have sometimes tell you to be there about 6 in the morning sometimes, and you have to be the last one to leave. When I mean the last one, you cannot leave until the event is over. So our last event that we did, I vlogged it, and I'm not being dramatic, it was about 12 hours. 12 hours. And then and don't get me wrong, some events you won't make a dime. We had a few events that we make a dime. And then some events are very, like, worth it. I'm gonna say it was worth it. I'm not gonna tell you our price, how much we make, but I'm gonna say it's worth it. But also, if you don't make money at the event, I also have ways on how you can make money, if that makes sense. I'm gonna do a separate video on that. But anyway, that was a lot, and I'm exhausted. So like I said, sometimes you're making money. These are an all-day event, but some of them will be real fun. And of course, so those are basically it. I probably should do a part 2, but that's the ugly truth about doing pop-ups, doing marketplace. I don't know what you want to call it. It's a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna be vlogging tomorrow, so make sure you come back.